Hey guys, it's your girl Leah here, back again with another video for you guys. As you guys can see by the title, you already know what I'm about to be doing, honey. Yesterday I'm going to be doing a Halloween intro for you guys. Just as you guys asked, I'm going to be doing it for you guys since Halloween season is coming up. And I know a lot of you will be doing Vlogtober, so I decided to do an intro for you guys so that you guys could like get prepared, do your intro, and get started for Vlogtober, okay? So yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to go directly onto photo gallery. This is the thumbnail of it. I really love how it came out. It's so beautiful. But anyways, this is the video right here. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, this is not the original. This one is the original. Great. So we're gonna hop right into that and we're going to do that, okay, honey? So the first thing I did was I saved 3 beautiful pictures of Brittany Kiana. Yeah, I'm going to be doing an intro for her. As you guys can see, she's kind of like going with the theme with her tattoos and the dark, like the black and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I could do an intro with that. This is giving me a vibe, and the face is like serious, like you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I just decided to do an intro for her with these beautiful pictures that she just took. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. So the first thing that I did was I went on to Safari, and what I searched for was background, and there were so many backgrounds to choose from. So this is one of the backgrounds that I used. I actually used this one for the middle part, and then I scrolled through to look for the first part. So I was just clicking on pictures to see if I could find the one that I really wanted to choose from. There's so many you guys could choose from. You don't have to choose the exact same thing like me, but for sure I know I did use this background. So I'm going to click on image and I'm going to scroll through to see if I find like the first part that I saved. I'm looking. Let me click on this, scroll down. This one is not bad. Yeah, I wanted something to look kind of realistic, but at the same time I wanted it to look, you know, like an animation. I didn't want to look too animated, so you know, like type of 3D type of animated type of thing. Well, that's what I was going for, that type of background. So as you guys can see, this is one right here, and also for the first part was this one right here. So I'm going to save them back so that I could have them right to my hand reach for me to use it. Save. And then for the last part, let's go back to the beginning where I found the last part. So for the last part, we're gonna scroll through until we find this background right here. So I'm going to save it. As you guys can see, all of the backgrounds that I chose looks really spooky, so that's what we're going for. Obviously it's a Halloween intro. Now we're going to go on CapCut, which you guys could go on removebackground.com. We're going to go directly onto Safari, and you're gonna type, you just have to type remove background on Safari, and then you'll click on it, and this is what it's going to go on, remove BG. You're going to upload an image, photo library, and you're going to click on the image that you would like to remove the background from. So for example, I'm going to choose one of the pictures that I'll be using today. So let's see. Okay, so for example, this is one that we'll be using. Choose. So as you guys can see, it's currently doing its job and it's done. You're going to scroll down, click on download, download again. It's going to download. You're going to go into downloads, click on it, and then you're going to save image, and it's going to save directly with the transparent background. But me, I'm going to do it on CapCut because I get a better cut with this app, even though it's an app to pay for. So I'm going to show you guys just in case if you guys want to do it from here. So what I'm going to do is come out of here. This is not the front page. This will be the front page. When you get in, you're going to click on remove background above, and you are going to go on the picture that you would like to remove the background from. So I'm going to choose the one that I'm going to use, which is this one. I'm going to remove the background. Great. After that, I'm going to click on the check sign. Then I'm going to click on image. I gave it some shadow behind, and we're going to turn up the opacity to about 50. Great. You're going to also click on reflection because I love to have that little reflection at the bottom. It looks really cute, so I really like that. So I'm going to click on share and save the camera roll. You don't have to put the reflection part. I just did that because I really like to see that, but you don't have to put that for your picture. So then we're going to go on to CapCut directly. and you're going to click on new project. What you're going to do is click on the background that you're going for. So this is the first background right here. We're going to delete the watermark and we're going to open this up onto like 6 seconds. Great. And then what you're going to do is do not click on it. Just scroll at the bottom here. You're going to click on format and you're going to click on 16:9. That's when you're going to open this up a bit more onto the size. Great. Once that is done, you're going to click on, before adding anything, we're going to add effects. So effects, video effects, and we're going to scroll until we find dark. Once we're in dark, you're going to click on carved pumpkin. So it's going to light up some pumpkins like this. Great. Once that is done, you're going to leave that just like that. Then you're going to make sure to open it up all the way to the end. You're going to click on overlay and you're going to add the picture that you just cut out. So if you would like to add shadow behind your picture, you're going to go on to PixArt to do that. If you used remove background on Safari, you're going to go on to PixArt, add the picture, make sure to add it on a transparent background to keep the transparency. So once you've done that, you're going to click on shadow and it's going to add the shadow. You could adjust it how you want to, turn up the opacity or position it wherever you want to. Okay, then you're going to save that and then we're going to come back here and I'm going to add the picture that I did. So I'm going to add this. Even though the transparency is not showing much, I'm still going to leave it just how it is. Great. We're going to leave that like that. And then we're going to open up all the way to the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an animation to that directly. We're going to make her zoom in. We're going to click on zoom number 2. We're going to put that at 1 second. Great. Once that is done, we're going to come out of here and we're going to go directly onto Phonto. Once we're in Phonto, this will be the font that we'll be using. So we're just going to delete it to start back over to start the process from the beginning. We're going to type her name, which is Brittany Kiana. Great. This is her name, right? So we're going to place this right here. And I'm going to click on style. The font. Let me show you guys the font that we'll be using. The font is called Another Danger. You're going to download this font from thefont.com. Okay, honey? Great. And you're going to download it directly to Phonto. Great. So Another Danger, that's the font that we'll be using. So you guys could either use that font. It's going to like give you like multiple options to like install. So you guys could install all the fonts that it gave you for this same font. Once you've clicked on Phonto, it's going to show you like the different types of font, either slant way, you want it straight or however. So you guys could download all of them. So I downloaded these two, but I'm going to use the straight one. And I'm going to click on style and I'm going to click on create color pattern at the bottom. So we're going to use, let's make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Okay, we're going to use like the darkest pink, well not the darkest but like the before dark. Then in the middle we're going to use the lightest pink. We're going to click on gradient above and we're going to use the second one. So we're going to put this a little bit darker. Great. Should I put it like this? I think this is cute. You're going to click on style, add shadow, and we're going to put it in orange like this. And then we're going to add stroke in white. No, in white is too bright. So we're going to add it in black to make it dark. Great. So it should be like this. Let me make sure that I'm doing the right thing because it looks kind of off from the original. I'm doing the right thing. Just the orange was a little lighter. So we're going to go back on style above and then we're going to scroll until we find a lighter orange. Okay, great. So this is it right here. Then you're going to save image in PNG. Once that is done, we're going to come back here onto CapCut, add overlay, and you're going to add that text that you just created on Phonto, right? Open it up so that you guys could see it. Good. And then place it right there. And then we're going to open this up as well. Once that is done, we're going to add animations to that as well. We're going to like move it down a bit, like just after the picture opens. Let me go back to make sure that I'm doing the right thing because I don't want to do any wrong thing for you guys. And then that came in. Great. So the picture also did like a zoom in as well. Well, the text. So we're going to make it zoom number 1. We're going to put it at 1 second as well. Great. So it should look like this. So I'm going to move this down just a bit. Great. I think I also added one more effect. I don't know if I saved it. I think I'm going to save it first just to make sure to be in the safe part. Great. We're going to save this piece. Once this piece is saved, what you're going to do is we're going to click on new project again. I think I did it from here. effects, video effects, and we're going to go back into dark, and we're going to click on bats. So these are the bats that will come in first. I guess I didn't add it from here. We're going to go on Vita. Great. Once we're in Vita, new project, and we're going to add the video. Once it's added, you're going to click on effect again, and what we're going to look for is also, okay, great, I found it. So we're going to go into effect, and we're going to go into nature. That's where I found the bat. So I'm going to scroll down until I find bat. Okay, so there it is, and the bat is going to come in at the first part. Great. So once that is done, we're going to save this first part, save it again, export. Once it's saved, we're going to go back onto CapCut. So we're going to delete this off of this. We're going to come out of here and add the new project that we just saved from Vita, and we're going to add another effect over it. So I'm going to go back onto dark. I think that's where I found it, and we're going to use, let's see, okay, we're going to use magic. So it's going to look like this. Wow, beautiful. Great. So we're going to delete this watermark, and this is the first part, honey. Okay, so we're going to save this first part that we just made. Great. Once that is done, we're going to pass on to the second part. So I'm going to add the second background, which is this one right here. I'm going to size it back to 16 by 9, and I'm going to open this up. Great. Once that is done, I'm going to delete this end part, and I'm going to open this up till 6 seconds. Great. Once that is done, I'm going to add an effect over it, video effect. I'm going to go into dark, because in dark has all of the Halloween type of vibes that we're going for, and I'm going to use smiling pumpkin, which is the last effect at the bottom. So as you guys can see, there's like smiling pumpkins at the end. I really like how they're looking. Great. I'm going to open this up. Great. Once that is done, I'm going to add another effect, video effect, and I'm going to go into nature, and I'm going to use lightning crack. So it should look like this. It should be like blinking in black. Great. Once that is done, I'm also going to add an overlay, which is a picture that I'm not going to crop out. So it'll be this picture of her sitting on the chair. So this is it right here. We're going to use that. Open it up. Great. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on spice filter. We're going to use filter. Is it filter? Yeah, we're going to use filter. We're going to place her in the corner here like this, and then we're going to go on to mask. Then we're going to click on split, and we're going to start it like this. Make sure that it's on 90 degree. Bring it here and then blur it out. We're going to turn up the opacity. So I'm going to go back onto mask to fix this up. Bring this out a bit like that. Great. Then I'm going to open this up all the way to the end. Great. Once that is done, I'm going to add a picture that I cut out, which will be the one where she's standing, and I'm going to place her right here like this. So I'm going to open this up as well all the way to the end right here. Great. Once that is done, I went on to Phonto to create like a new color theme, which I'll be using the same font, just different colors, style. I'm going to put it in blue this time since the background has like a different type of vibe. I'm going to go into the blue, and I'm going to click on the darkest blue, and in the middle I'm going to put aqua blue. So great. So it should look like this. Apply, done, and this is what it should give with the same orange background. And then instead of black stroke, we're going to put it in white. So I'm going to write her Instagram name, which is I am Brittany Kiana. Great. So this is her Instagram. You guys could go and follow her. So I'm going to save this in PNG. Then I'm going to click on it and edit it, and I'm going to put her TikTok. So I just watched her previous intro and I just put back the same thing. So her TikTok will be Brittany Kiana Official. So you guys could go and follow her there as well. Great. So I'm going to make this smaller like this, and I'm going to save this as well in PNG. So once that is done, both of them are saved. I'm going to add them as overlays as well. I'm going to put the Instagram first. I'm going to put the Instagram first above, like right here. Then I'm going to add her TikTok below, like right here. I'm going to open it up a bit more. Great, bring it down here like this. Great, because in between I'm going to put the Instagram and the TikTok logo, but I'm going to search for them on Safari because I want it to be in orange to match the vibe. So I just went onto Safari and I saved the two logos, so I'm going to place them right now. So this is the Instagram. I tilt them, bring it down a little smaller, and I just placed it in the middle here like this. And then I'm going to do the same for the TikTok. I'm going to show you guys how I got it and how I made them the way I want it. Then I'm going to place this one right here like this, bring it down a little smaller. Great. So this is what is given for now. So I'm going to show you, okay, I'm going to open this up all the way at the end. Then I'm going to show you guys like how I got them, or I'm going to add animations to them directly, so like that I know I'm done with this part. For the standing up picture, we're going to add animation and we're going to use swing as animation for it. No, we're going to use wiper and we're going to put it at 1 second. For her name, let me see if I'm doing the right thing. Great. For her socials username, we're going to make them slide in or slide right. We're going to put it at 1 second as well, each and every one of them. We're going to make them slide right 1 second, and we're going to make the social icons fade in. Great. So it should look like this, right? For the picture as well, that's in the corner, the right corner, we're going to click on it and also add a fade in as well. Great. So I'm not going to edit the speed of it, we're just going to leave it just how it is. So great, this is the second part. All right, so once the second part is done, you're going to save this to in the highest quality, and then I'm going to show you guys how I got the social icons. So this is what it's looking like. This is what it's giving. Great. I really love how it looks. I love how it came out. So once that is done, I'm going to show you guys how I got the icons. We're going to go here on Safari and we're going to search for orange TikTok logo. TikTok orange logo. Just type it how you want to. You're going to search for that and it's going to pop up all the different types of Instagram, TikTok logos, how you want it to be. So the one that I saved was something like this, but it wasn't this one. Let's keep scrolling. So it was this one right here. I saved it, saved the photos. Then I'm going to save the Instagram one as well directly. Orange Instagram logo. So I'm going to click on images and search through until I find the one that I'm looking for. Okay, there it is. This was the one that I use, even though it does have like a logo on it, but that's okay. I'm still using it because no one will see that logo on it. So that's what I chose. I went on to PixArt and then I clicked on the plus sign, scroll all the way down until I found the transparent background. I added the pictures one by one. So I'm going to add the Instagram first. Add it, we're going to open it up and we're going to remove background. So once the background is removed, you're going to add shadow. So I added shadow and I placed it where I want it to be. So I'm going to put this to 0, and for this one I'm going to put it at 2. Great. And that's how I did it, and I saved it. So I just clicked on apply and I saved it. So I'm going to don't save. Then I'm going to click on transparent background and I'm going to add the TikTok. So I added TikTok. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll until I find shape crop, and I'm going to click on the circle. I'm just going to open it up all the way. Great. And I'm going to click on the arrow, turn down the border size because we don't want that extra white border. And then I'm going to add shadow again, position, great, and great. Then I just clicked on apply and I saved it. So that's what I did and how I got them to look like how they're looking now in the video. So great, that's the second part. Now we're gonna pass on to the last part, which is pretty much easy, which I think is much easier than the rest of them. So we're gonna go back onto CapCut, done, new project, and we're gonna add the last background, which is this one. Delete this end part and we're gonna open this up to 6 seconds. Great. And then we're going to change the size to 16 by 9. Okay, it was already at 16, I guess. Okay, it's good now. Then I'm going to add an overlay, which will be the same picture of her. from the first one, but I'm gonna change I'm going to click on split. Okay, I'm going to place it right here first. Then I'm going to click on splice, then I'm going to click on filter. No, it wasn't filter, it was overlay. Great, because we wanted to look like a ghost or yeah, we wanted to look like a ghost or something. Great, like she's in the background, like, oh, spooky. So that's what we're going for. Open this up all the way. Great. And let's see, I did made like a, so I used the same colors like the social username, so I'm just going to put back her name as Brittany Kiana. Okay, Brittany is already there. Then I'm going to space Kiana. Great. So I'm going to size this up and I'm going to save it. Save as PNG. We're going to come back here. I'm going to add overlay and I'm going to add her name. Open it up. Great, just like this. And then open it up all the way to the end. And now I'm going to add effect. And the effect that I'll be adding is called, okay, we're going to go into dark. It's going to be smiling pumpkin as well. Great. So we're using the same effect as the second one. Since the second and the last one is giving like the same vibes, the same colors and everything. So great. Once that is done, let me make sure nothing else was like before it. Okay, we did have like the bats come in. So we're going to add another effect, and this time we're going to go back into dark as well, and we're going to use the bats from here. Okay, great. Do not open the bats to all the way to the end. It doesn't, you don't need to do that. We just want it for the front part. Then I went on to, let's see, I went on to Safari and I searched for, what did I search for? Oh, I searched for black button, PNG. Make sure to put PNG. Click on images, and this was the one that I used. Save the photos. Now we're going to come back here and we're going to add overlay, add, and we're going to add the overlay, add it. We're going to make it small and we're just going to bring it down here like this. Open it up all the way to the end. Then we're going to add animation to it quickly. We're going to click on combo animation this time. And we're going to use, let's see. Yeah, we're going to use pendulum. Yeah, pendulum 2. So that's what we're using. Okay, so as you guys can see, when it's centered, it's not going directly in the middle. So we're going to move it to the middle. Great. So like that, when it comes, it's going to come in the middle. Great. And then it's going to go. So that's what we want. And then for the middle, the name, we're going to make it, let's see. Okay, we're going to make it zoom as well. So I think we're going to use zoom 1. Yeah, we're going to use zoom 1, but we're not going to be, okay, we're going to put it at 1 second. Great, we're just going to leave it at that. So this is about it for this, the last part. So once that is done, honey, you're going to save it in the highest quality. And once that is done saving, we're going to move on to KindMaster. But you guys don't have to use KindMaster to do the transitions. You guys could use CapCut, Vita, VLLO, iMovie. I think they have transitions as well to transition your video to the next. Okay, so I'm going to do it on CapCut just to show you guys how I did it. Not CapCut, I meant KindMaster. So here I'm not going to add back the clips, but I'm going to show you guys from the original clips that I did. So this was the first one, then we have the second one, and then we have the last one. So for the transition, the first transition that I used is a winner splash. So as you guys can see next to transition, they do have like a little house. You're going to click on that little like shop house, and here it's going to take you directly into transitions. You guys could search through for the transition that you're looking for. I can't give you exactly like in which one. I can't tell you exactly like in which one exactly I found the transitions, but they were in these categories. But once you clicked on the store, it's going to take you directly there once you're on transition, and you guys could search through for what you're looking for exactly. Why is this keep coming off? X this out. And yeah, the first transition that I use is called Winner's Splash. So I'm using number 2 in Winner's Splash. Great, and I put it to 1 second. Then for the second one, I used, let's see, I use light blur. That's what I use, and I use number 6. So that's basically what I used. And yeah, that's basically it. And I saved the video by clicking on this arrow above, and then I put it in the highest quality and I saved the video. So that's basically what I did. And now this is the final results. Great, so that's basically it for this video. Yeah, that's a pretty simple, but yet it still looks spooky. So hopefully this Halloween intro helps you guys and making your own Halloween intro. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notification bells so you guys can know whenever you're gonna post. Okay, thank you for watching. Oh, and also the song that I'm using on YouTube, it's a non-copyrighted song. So this is the page right here. So I'm going to scroll back a little bit so you guys could go on this channel right here. Is Tifada TV. So you guys could go there and you'll find Halloween, the Halloween intro song. So that's the song right here that I'm using. It's going to look like this once you've clicked on it. So it's going to tell you that it's a non-copyrighted song and stuff like that. So in case if you guys want to use the same song, you guys could go ahead and use it. Okay, great. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notification bells so you guys can know whenever your girl posts. Okay, and also if you guys would like me to do Vlogtober, I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet, but if a lot of you like push me to do it, then I'm going to do it for you guys. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.